Okay, hey, my name's Wesley. We here at Freedom Church having an awesome revival, and Chuck is leading worship tonight with his band. So we're going over a rig rundown of what he's got with his guitars and everything. So we just wanted to show y'all what's going on with the rig rundown. So I'm gonna grab the camera and head it over to Chuck. There we go.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Look at all this beautiful stuff over here.
All right, so let's start with guitars. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you some of the story behind some of these guitars. Okay, so I'm a Telecaster guy. This is a Fender Nashville. The story behind it is I was looking online, looking for some more guitars, just seeing what was out there. And I ended up meeting a guy who didn't live far from me, and he had this guitar for sale. Ended up, his wife passed away, and he just wanted the guitar to be in the hands of somebody who would play it. I said, sir, I got you covered. Ended up buying 4 guitars from him. Actually, I got 3 acoustics that I bought from him as well. This is my main one. I just love a Telecaster. This one's actually tuned standard. And it's just all standard stuff. I don't play around with stock. I don't mess with the necks. I don't mess with anything, because when I play it and I like it, I just keep it, right? So there's my Telecaster Nashville. This will be my old dog, and if you've seen anything on Facebook or of me, album covers, I bought this guitar somewhere in the mid-90s. And this has been a road dog. I have played this guitar to death. It's got chips and cuts in it, and it really needs to be cleaned real good. But this is a Squire Telecaster that I bought as a backup guitar, because I have a guitar I'll show you in a second that's got Floyd Rose bridges on it, and when those strings break, you're out of tune. And I just never put this guitar down. Everything stopped, lipstick pickup, regular pickup here. Everything's normal, the button's missing here. This is a very old guitar, and I'm playing it tonight. And now I've tuned it down a half a step. So I like to play a lot of my stuff half step down on this guitar. So these two will be my main ones mostly. All right. So my latest Telecaster, this is a Firefly Telecaster. I bought it because of the hollow body. Simple stuff. Really just one lipstick pickup in the regular, just like a Telecaster. It's bone stock. I picked it up out of the box and played it and fell in love with it. Bought it at a steal of a deal, I think. It's only a few months old. And so I keep this one. Has 21 frets. Okay, I do a song called Freedom, where I really get up on the neck and I hit that high D. This guitar and the next guitar I'm going to show you is real good to hit that without having to bend the string up to my chin. So this has the 21 frets on it. It's a little bit longer neck than normal, right? All right, so let me tell you the story on this one. This is a Godin. It's got what they call Floyd Rose bridges on it. It means they balance, right? I don't have the whammy bar on it because I'm not Eddie Van Halen, so I don't worry about all that stuff. It was pouring down rain one day, doing construction work, and I was picking up something at a local guitar shop in Charleston, South Carolina. And while I was waiting on the slow people to bring my stuff out, I grabbed this guitar off the wall because they were having a huge half-price off sale, right? So I grabbed this off the wall and started playing it. And just played and played. My dad was like, you really like that guitar, don't you? I said, sure do. I love it because this pickup actually has chorus built into it. So it has 4 pickups, but it has 5 combinations. You know, you have the 1, the 2, 3, 4, 5. And so this pickup, I just leave it right there because it's got natural built chorus into it, which I love. A monster of a guitar to play because of the Floyd Rose bridges. If you break a string, you've immediately lost tuning. You're out. That's it. There's no correcting, no moving on, because the strings are run backwards. Everything's on a balance system. But my dad bought this for me, who passed away in '05, but he bought this for me in the early 90s. And that's the reason I bought that yellow colored Stratocaster, was because I knew if I ever broke a string, I needed something to grab as a backup. So this is the one. This actually has 24 frets on it. And for all you speed guitar players, you Joe Satriani people, or those like real fast, just crazy people, this is the guitars they love because they can get extra frets on it. This is the biggest one I got with 24. So it actually doubles. And I hit that high D down here on this one. So, this was memorabilia from my dad. So the CMP, I had a band called Chuck McDonald Project, and so I stuck that on there. Just never took it off, no reason why. Anyway, Godin. Nice guitar. Old guitar. Almost as old as Jesus. That was a joke, guys. Okay, now, check this out. I love my Ibanez. I bought it for the color, saw it hanging on the wall, local guitar shop, and just fell in love with it. Got the normal stock pickups on it, all the bridge, everything, all the work's done on it. I haven't had to have anything refretted yet. This is fairly like a year old. It's got the big stock head on it instead of all of them being in line, the tuners, right? And I tuned this one in open E and play slide on it. Do a couple songs that way. But I love the color on it. Beautiful guitar. Great sounding guitar. As soon as I plugged it up, I was in love with it. So another one of my toys. Not much of a backstory on that one, I just liked it. Now this one's got a story and I got to tell it, okay? Yes, this is a Gibson Epiphone Les Paul. And same local guitar shop. Saw it hanging on the wall as a consignment piece. I'm more of a Telecaster guy, but I kept watching it and kept watching it, kept watching it. And I went in one day, another day, I work outside, so pouring down rain, walked inside, and there's this dude sitting down in the guitar shop playing this guitar. So I asked him real quick, I was like, so how does my guitar sound? So needless to say, we sat around for 2.5 hours passing this guitar back and forth, talking about Jesus, just some of the crazy things that I hear in the secret place. He was here, and then he was from West Virginia, so we became good friends. His name is Scotty, so I named this guitar Scotty, just so I would remember him. That was last summer, by the way, 2019. Good guitar, typical Les Paul. Got all the bells and whistles that a Les Paul would have. Bridge work's been good on it, so. This one's tuned now in open G. I love to do some, like my Wesley, who's running the camera, loves me to do a song called Ain't Got the Blues, Got Jesus. This old Mississippi Delta blues, open G. All right, last guitar. So just because I liked it, and when you see it, you're going to go, what happened to the camera? Actually, this is a 3/4 scale guitar. It's not a full body guitar, but it is a Fender Stratocaster, or Squire Stratocaster, sorry, Fender brand, but it's got that typical Fender finish on it that I really like. It was on sale. Got the simple pickups on it and everything, and I got it tuned as a half step down right now, just in case I break a string on my Telecaster. I can promptly pick this up and go to work, right? Beautiful guitar, just all stock stuff. Nothing special about it, except that it's smaller, which I like. I may tune it different and play slide. I don't know. You know, guitar players, we do weird stuff. So that's guitars. That's just for tonight. I have more guitars, but I'm only doing 5 or 6 songs tonight, so I didn't see the need in breaking out the bank to all 17 guitars. All right, amps. In the corner, weighing 100. No, just kidding. This I bought with those 2 old guitars. I have traveled the country with that Fender Princeton chorus. It was bought in 1992. So I guess technically now that's close to being vintage. It should be vintage. I still have a little issue. You can see there's some knobs missing. Still have a little issue with some scratching on it. I need to get it to somebody to, like clean up and refurbish for me a little bit. But I won't get rid of it. It's a road dog and I love it. And when I daisy chain my amps like this, I leave the chorus on this amp because it has amazing chorus, and I'm a chorus guy. I love chorus. Just simple chorus, not anything super major or wash or anything like that. So when that one started breaking down on me, I bought this guy. This is my Champion 100 212-inch 50 amp speakers, pushes 100 watts. This poor little church tonight ain't gonna know what happened to them when we crank this baby up tonight. and let it eat. But that's a newer one, couple years old, that I bought because I have run that one in the ground. That's not mine. So anyway, that's all I'm using for amps tonight. Simple setup. Now I will tell you, I'm a Fender guy, and of course most guitar players are finicky in that they like what they like, and I'm a Fender guy. So I love those Fender amps. I never look for anything else. I'm sure the other stuff's great, but for me personally, I love it. How about some pedals? So we'll make some noise now. How about that? Pick up old Faithful here. All right, pedal wise, in the chain for you guitar players, I am a just straight up blues rock guy, okay? But I'm not a purist in that this is not a wah pedal. This is actually a volume pedal and a wah pedal. So if you're a purist when it comes to the blues, you're supposed to have a crybaby wah. I never did that because I changed guitars in my set a good bit, and I like to have a signal kill. So when I started building this board, I just went, and this is a Morley power wah volume pedal, and it does both. So there you go. So that's how I come in. I come in off the guitar in, and then I come over to, I'll kid you not, bought in 1992 a Super Chorus. I don't run a lot of like Leslie sound. I don't want it to go that crazy. I like to just brighten it up a little bit. Again, volume pedal. So out of volume pedal, chorus, this is going to get loud. This is my mega distortion. That was so sloppy. I use this pedal. I know that's loud, but good full sound on a distortion. But on a lot of songs, because I run a lot of things clean, I use it for lead. So I like it for that. Most of my leads are done off of that. So that's third in line. So here, the pride of Texas, Stevie Ray Vaughan compressor pedal. So gotta have some gotta have some Stevie Ray Vaughan mixed up in there, right? Okay, actually, I come across and I go into what's called a soul food pedal, which, when you hear it, is very clean because it's a boost, is all it is, and it gives it some. So a lot of times when I'm soloing, especially in bigger venues, not necessarily smaller venues, like if I'm so just a little boost, just to get a little bit more top end, especially when I need to stand out and my band's real loud and they won't be quiet and all that good stuff. Okay, so my favorite pedal is my blues driver because I'm a blues guy. Probably well over half my songs is on that blues driver because of that's like my new song, The Revolution. That's what I live on, those two pedals right there. Okay, now this one. I love delay. I set it a lot like what you would hear with YouTube, because you know they play simple stuff. So I've been playing around with it with this chorus pedal to how that sounds together, but just a digital delay from Digitech. You know, these two came in a package deal, so I got it. And then last but not least is my fuzz face. If you are a blues guy, 60s and 70s. Lot heavy, fat distortion, lot different than your Mega. Just that good old 60s, 70s classic rock pedal, which it's turned up a little bit and sounds pretty bad right now because I got it way too loud. I guess. Much better. Copyright for his music. So that's your typical fuzz phase, and finally out of the fuzz phase, this is why it's hanging basically off the edge of the board, is I put a tuner in to keep from having one clipped on the end of my guitar. So I like having a tuner there, which adds me another signal kill too. If somehow I get to stumbling around and can't remember, I can always just hit that signal. And we go back in. So that's it, just old snort pedal. So that's my rig rundown for this time, for this set. So appreciate it, guys.